Hey everyone, this is Random Guy 1001, and I am here for a spoiler review of A Tale of Sorcery by Chris Colfer. So that's a book, just so you know, because I usually don't cover books that much, but I'm covering a book this time. Uh, so yeah, just saying there will be spoilers going into this, okay? So I'm gonna start off with about the first 200 pages. Well, it's just kind of boring. Like it kind of felt like build up to the more cool stuff, but like they didn't have much there wasn't much to those first 200 pages. It was just a lot of build up. And I don't think it's good for a book to have like 200 pages, which is pretty much just build up. Um like I think they should have maybe made us feel like there was a more imminent threat, or made us feel like the characters are being more urgent, because it felt like they were being very calm throughout this whole thing. They were just going through steps leading up to something, but those were some sort of uninteresting steps leading up to that thing. So I don't know what, like I think they should have added some sort of like more of an imminent threat, you know? We probably should have seen more of the immortal, because she just kind of popped up in the third act and then she just died. And okay, talking about the immortal, the villains in this, I feel like they're just kind of evil and not really like sympathetic villains that we could sympathize with. Like um Seven, he just felt like this short-tempered dude that wants to take over the world. And the immortal, she just felt like a random person that popped up in the third act that wanted to like destroy the world. But there wasn't much to those villains. They didn't feel sympathetic. Yeah, they kind of gave us a motivation, but like a really good villain makes us feel sympathy for that villain. We don't agree with them, but we feel sympathy for the villain. Like for example, in The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell, the first book, the evil queen was a phenomenal villain. She was a really good villain of the book, to the point where maybe she's not even really a villain. Like, is this all her fault? Like, she was a really good sort of antagonist type character to the story. But here, the the antagonists weren't very interesting. I wasn't interested in them. So yeah, I'm not really happy about the first 200 pages. Like, we didn't even have maybe like even any character struggles within any of the characters. Literally just felt like they were going through the stages to reach the final act. That's what the first 200 pages felt like. And even in the final act, we didn't really have that much character development for our main character Bristol. We had some for the other characters, but you gotta have main like character development for your main character. That's important. Like I think she, at most, she just got a new perspective on things, but she started out as a good person, and then she also ended out as a good person. She just had a new perspective on things. Like she killed she she killed Madame Weatherberry, but Madame Weatherberry asked her to, and it's like more of a mercy to do it. Like she didn't really have actual character development. So I mean, this book, I feel like the point of it was it had some world building. I don't even know where that's gonna lead to, if that's even gonna lead to anything. Um, so yeah, overall, I'm honestly not a big fan. I think they could have done a lot better, made the stakes feel a lot higher, because the stakes were high. Like Bristol was about to die, but yeah, but she could save herself by killing the immortal. But she just couldn't do it, which I think that's a good thing to add into the book. That's that's a good sort of conflict, but maybe Bristol should have had more like an earlier like earlier contact with the immortal before the third act. Maybe she threatened to kill her family, kill everyone that she loves. So that would make her so mad that maybe it would even tempt her to kill the immortal, but she doesn't because she's ultimately a good person. But I mean, I don't know. This book didn't feel right for me. The third act was kind of cool. There was some cool twists to it that I didn't really see coming. But other than that, it just felt like a battle between a bunch of parties. Um, and I mean, the ending was kind of cool. We found out how the fairy godmother or Bristol found like that big place with all the people's dreams that we were introduced to in the Land of Stories: A Grim Warning, which is the third book in the Land of Stories series. But I don't know. I was kind of just eh on this book. I don't know if they're doing a fourth one in the series. They did. Chris Colfer didn't write in like a cliffhanger, so I don't know. Maybe they were just trying to end it off with. Maybe he was just trying to end it off with Bristol being like ready to really be the fairy godmother or something. But I feel like in all those years of existence, like leading up to the Land of Stories series, she probably would have gone through something. So I don't know. It would be kind of interesting to see maybe a different time period. Maybe later. But so yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this book. This is probably my least favorite book out of the Land of Stories and the like A Tale of series. This is probably my least favorite one, just because the first 200 pages were just not great. They were building up to something, and that something was not bad, but it wasn't amazing as well, and I wanted more from it. So I give this book a 6 out of 10. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like and subscribe. I might do like a ranking video with the Land of Stories videos and the like a tale with the Land of Stories books, sorry, and A Tale of series books. I might do that. So if you want that, you better give this video a bunch of likes and stuff. Probably gonna do it anyways, but still do that. Anyways, that's it for this review, and thanks for watching.